呢篇閱讀理解咧就叫做 The Jungle Boy 啦，咁亦都係一套戲嚟嘅，其實係本身係出自一本書，咁後尾就拍咗一套戲。嗰個男主角叫 Neil Sethi。Neil Sethi, aged 12 years, stars in Disney's live-action movie The Jungle Book, which was released in spring 2016。咁呢個咧本身就係呢本書就係有一個人寫㗎啦，咁而迪士尼就攞咗呢個版權去拍。He played Mowgli, an adventurous boy who grows up in the jungle among a pack of wild wolf。咁即係話咧，呢個男仔啦，即係呢一個係呢個 Mowgli 咧，就係戲裏邊嗰個主角咧。咁佢咧就係同啲乜嘢一齊長大咧？就係 a pack of wild wolves。咁記住一群狼咧，英文係叫 a pack of wolves。When a frightening tiger named Shere Khan threatens Mowgli's life, the man cub leaves his wolf family and travels deeper into the jungle。咁即係話咧，係有一隻好恐怖嘅，即係有隻 tiger 啦，就話嗰個 tiger 一直都係想殺佢嘅。咁咧就呢個 man cub 咧，即係意思係即係一個cub 咧就係指一隻細嘅，通常係啲猛獸嘅動物嘅 BB 咧就叫 a cub。咁而呢個咧 man cub 咧即係由啲動物養大嘅一個人。咁即係依然都係一個細路咧，就要離開呢佢呢個農家庭啦，就要即係離開呢個家庭就去其他地方啦。第一條問題啦 ，Who raises Mowgli when he's young? Where does he live as a boy? 咁佢咧就呢個好明顯咧，呢個 Mowgli 係呢個咧佢係被邊個養大㗎？應該係 is raised by a pack of wolves， 即係一群狼去養大佢㗎啦。跟住咧，仲有咧咁樣咧，佢係住喺邊啊 ？He lives in the jungle。咁佢係唔喺啲大都市度住嘅，咁佢係喺個森林裏邊住嘅。好啦 ，Along the way, Mowgli meets many animals. Some of them give him trouble, while others helped to keep him away from danger. Bill Murray, Lupita Nyong'o, and Scarlett Johansson are among the actors who provided the voices for the animals' characters. I don't know which actor was the best to work with, Neil told an interviewer. They are all really fun and friendly. 咁就話咧，佢係同邊啲人咧？其實呢啲係啲大明星嚟嘅，全部都。咁全部呢啲大明星咧，都係就喺度配音嘅，就幫啲動物配音。咁佢話都分唔到邊個演員係最好啊！佢話佢哋全部都好好玩嘅。咁所以咧就係睇翻呢個第二條問題啦。What do the animals Mowgli meets do in the Jungle Book story？ 咁究竟啲動物咧喺裏邊咧係做啲乜嘢嘅咧？咁其實文章裏邊冇真係講話啲動物係做邊行或者做啲咩嘢嘅。佢最主要咧，佢就係話佢咧係佢哋做乜嘢咧？有啲就 give him trouble 啦，而有啲咧就 help him to keep him away from danger。咁所以你只會係答到呢一度嘅啫。咁你會寫翻咧就會係they 應該係 some of them give him trouble， 而有一啲咧 while others help him away from danger。好啦，接住啦，咁佢就同好多啲即係呢啲咁樣嘅演員去同一齊配音啦。As the only human in the movie, Neil filmed most of his scenes in front of a blue screen. This is a special backdrop that lets a separately filmed background be added later on。咁即係話成套戲裏邊咧，佢係得唯一一個人類嘅啫，其餘嗰啲全部都係啲特技啊。或者係一啲嘅其他嘅後期剪接嘅啲動物，咁佢大部分咧都係喺一個藍色嘅熒幕前面喺度拍嘅。咁 呢個 backdrop 咧，即係話呢一塊咁嘅簾咧，可以令到後期咧可以加插好多嘅一啲嘅景物啊嘅嘢。Neil acted many of his scenes out with puppets and other props that were replaced later on by computer-animated animals and jungle landscapes。咁即係話咧 ，Neil 咧係點樣咧？佢係佢嗰啲動物咧，開頭嗰啲戲拍嗰陣時咧，佢只係對住一啲木偶公仔講嘢啦，或者一啲道具啊 props， 即係道具。咁後尾咧就係用電腦剪接咧，就會變成一啲嘅一啲真嘅動物啦，或者係一啲嘅一啲嘅好似啲森林嘅一啲嘅場景啦。咁所以 Did Neil do a lot of acting with real animals？ 咁係應該答案係 no 嘅。咁佢話大部分都係喺一個藍色嘅幕前面影嘅啫。咁啊 no，he didn't do a lot of acting with real animals。好啦，接住啦。Neil particularly enjoyed his scenes with Baloo the bear. In Neil's favourite scene， 佢最中意嘅一幕係邊一幕咧？就係 Mowgli floats on top of Baloo's stomach as they sail down the river and sing the bare necessities。咁喺電影裏邊有一幕咧，就係即係話呢個男仔咧係坐喺嗰隻熊嘅肚嗰度咧，跟住一路唱歌，唱呢首 The Bare Necessities。咁呢首歌好出名嘅呢首歌，咁樣咧就咁佢話佢最中意咧就係嗰幕啦。In reality, the scene was filmed inside a tank of water. There was a big lump of plastic in the water with brown carpet on top of it。咁佢話原來事實上係點拍咧？就係呢一幕咧係拍喺即係喺一個水，即係喺個水池度拍啦。咁而水池上面咧有好大塊嘅膠啦，而膠上邊咧就係有一個啡色嘅地氈。咁後期剪接嗰陣時，個啡色地氈就變咗係嗰個 Baloo's 嘅肚腩啦。When the brown carpet got wet, it looked like Baloo's bear's fur, Neil said。咁就係話咧嗰啲，因為佢係嗰隻嗰啲地氈咧濕咗之後，就好似佢啲毛咁樣啦。咁所以咧就係 How did they create Neil's favourite scene？ 佢最中意、最喜愛嗰一幕係點樣拍㗎？咁樣咧就會係the scene was filmed inside a tank of water。喺一灘水上邊啦。咁跟住之後咧，你會見到咧就會話there was a big lump of plastic in the water with brown carpet on top of it, which looked like Baloo's bear's fur. To prepare for all the running and swinging that Mowgli does in the movie, Neil trained in parkour, an athletic activity that involves quick movements over and around obstacles。 呢個係咩嚟嘅咧？ Parkour 係一種活動咧，係需要啲人咧係會即係需要去即係周圍跳過好多圍欄啊、繩啊咁樣嘅。咁係咩叫obstacles 咧？即係好似啲障礙咁樣。Neil enjoys running and jumping around in his spare time, and so he really enjoyed his parkour training。咁我俾你睇一張相啦，咩叫 parkour 啦 ？parkour 咧就係呢一種啦，就係呢一種通常喺啲圍欄度要彈起啊嗰種。咁呢啲都係其中一種嘅 extreme sports 嚟嘅。咁而呢個係一種咧，即係你會喺城市上好多係咁即係跳啊、彈過啊成，咁佢係經過呢啲咁嘅訓練。好啦，咁跟住咧就睇下第5題啦。How did parkour help Neil get ready to play Mowgli？ 咁究竟呢一樣即係呢樣咁嘅活動咧，係有咩幫助咧？令到佢咁，我哋睇翻呢個第5題，我寫喺呢度啦。咁你會首先講翻咧嗰個 parkour involves quick movements over and around obstacles, and it prepare him for all the running and swinging that he does in the movie。咁就呢度會寫翻，就係話佢喺個戲裏邊咧要做嘅嘢咧，都係呢一個活動裏邊可以幫到佢啦。咁會睇翻啦 ，parkour involves quick movements over and around obstacles, and so it helps prepare him for the running and swinging in the film. 到到最尾嗰段啦 ，Neil grew up in New York in the USA, a setting that is very different from the wild jungle Mowgli lives in. 咁原來呢個男仔咧喺紐約長大嘅，咁一個大都市啦，佢唔係喺森林長大啦。But Neil says that he has a lot in common with the character. We are both stubborn, adventurous, and energetic. 即係佢同嗰個故事嘅主角有咩相同之處咧？就係、都係好固執啦，好中意冒險啦，同埋咧係好有活力嘅。咁我哋睇翻呢一度啦。Which of the following is not true about the above paragraph? Above passage, write the letter in the box provided. 會見到咧就係 they are both determined.Daring and active 就係啱嘅 ，daring 即係好大膽啊呢個字解。咁但係 determined 咧文章裏邊冇講過。咁they are both 乜嘢咧就persistent 即係好堅持啦。佢好堅持即係等於好 stubborn。頭先嗰個 stubborn 即係好固執啊，好硬頸。exciting 即係等於 adventurous 啦 ，enthusiastic 咧就係等於好 energetic 都係啱嘅。另外 strong, brave and lively， 咁其實 strong 咧都係等於好 energetic， 即係佢好多活力啦。brave 咧就係好佢有講過佢 brave， 即係其實佢係都好勇敢啦，同埋好 lively， 即係好 energetic。咁所以答案應該係 A 咧，就係冇最主要係冇講過 determined， 即係佢好決心去做一樣嘢啦。好啦，到下一篇文章啦 ，The Young Artists Foundation。你會睇到呢一個地址啦、電話啦、日子啦。Dear Jess, I'm delighted to let you know that you have won our Young Artist Prize. Your painting Hong Kong sunset had vivid colors and a beautiful use of light and shade. The details for claiming your prize and attending the prize ceremony are below. 咁即係話呢一個即係收信嘅人就贏咗呢一個嘅即係年青藝術家嘅一個獎啦。咁佢畫咗一幅叫 Hong Kong sunset。咁而呢一個主辦機構咧就讚佢話啲嗰個即係嗰幅畫咧係用咗好多 vivid colours。咩叫 vivid 咧？即係栩栩如生嘅啲顏色，即係好生動啦，同埋咧就用咗好多即係 light 嘅光線啊，同埋陰影啊，去令到成個令到呢個成個嚟寫幅畫咧都係非常之靚嘅。咁以下就點樣可以攞獎啦 ？Claiming your prize. In order to collect your prize money, you need to come to the Young Artists Foundation main office between 23rd of May and 3rd of June. Address above. 咁即係以上就已經有一個地址啦。咁而咧就係要喺呢段時間過嚟攞獎。The office is open from 8:30 a.m. until 6:30 p.m. every day, with a lunch break from 12:30 p.m. until 1:30 p.m. You can pick up your 5,000 at any time during opening hours. 咁即係話咧係個獎係5000蚊啦，咁係隨時呢段時間過嚟攞。The prize ceremony 即係話個獎嗰個頒獎嘅儀式啦，就係幾時咧？ This will be held at 8 p.m. on Saturday, 4th of June at the Somerville Gallery, 57 Denton Road. The ceremony itself will happen first, and then at 8:30 p.m. there will be a dinner held in your honour. 咩叫 in your honour 咧？即係以你嘅，因為佢係攞獎啊嘛，咁即係會係即係因為即係尊敬你，或者係因為你呢個攞獎，我哋慶祝你呢一個嘅攞獎咧，我哋就有一個嘅晚餐。Please confirm that you are able to attend by Friday, 20th of May. Best wishes, John Simpson, head of the Young Artists Foundation. 咁呢一個係咩嚟嘅咧？當然就係一封信啦，呢一個，因為佢係呢一個係一封信，話俾佢聽佢點樣過嚟攞獎啦。On which of the following days and times can Jess collect her prize？ 咁頭先我哋講過，一定要係5月23號至到6月3號啦。咁同埋12點半至1點半都唔得。咁所以呢一個肯定唔得啦，1點鐘。咁另外咧就會係 opening hours 係8點半至6點半啊嘛，咁超出咗7點鐘都唔得啦。咁好啦，接住咧就到呢一個嘅 June 4th 啦，已經超過咗個日子都唔得啦，所以答案咧就係 D 啦。 How many days does Jess have to confirm her attendance at the dinner？ 即係佢俾咗幾多日佢去 confirm 咧？咁我哋睇下呢個係18號啦。咁但係就佢要佢20號就要覆到翻嚟啦。咁所以佢只係俾咗佢2日 2 days。What prize has Jess won？ 究竟佢贏咗乜嘢咧？係咩獎咧？就係佢贏咗呢一個係呢一個5000係啦5000蚊嘅獎啦。咁所以呢一個咧係5000。What word in the passage means very pleased？ 好開心咧係咩字咧？就係呢一度啦 ，I'm delighted 呢個 delighted 即係 means 好開心啊，即係等於 happy 咁嘅意思，但亦都係等於 very pleased。咁記住呢一篇咧係一個 short sentences 嘅文章啦，咁所以我哋就會係用單字就得啦。Which of the following sentences is not true？ 咁Jess won the competition with a painting called Hong Kong Sunset 冇錯啦。Jim Simpson is not in charge of the Young Artists Foundation 呢個錯啦，因為佢呢度講過佢係呢個 Young Artists Foundation 嘅 head 啊嘛，咁點會佢唔係 in charge 咧 ？In charge of 即係佢係阿頭咁嘅意思啊，咁呢個就係錯啦。B。A dinner will be held in Jess' honour， 佢有講過話 in your honour， 咁所以呢一度咧都係啱嘅。The phone number of the Young Artists Foundation is 91823746。睇下邊度咧？就係一開始呢度啦。咁所以呢一個咧都係冇錯嘅。咁答案錯嘅就係 B 啦。好啦，我哋睇一睇呢個 vocabulary 啦。就第一個啦，就係 The children got great satisfaction from volunteering. The war brought terrible destruction. 即係破壞啦。Many older people want to relive their youth， 即係咧重新度過佢哋嗰個嘅嗰個年青嘅日子啦。John felt scared by the depth of the swimming pool， 即係呢個泳池嘅深度。The flight from London to Hong Kong was long and tiring. His first marriage。And in divorce， 即係話咧就第一次嘅婚姻就最終就係要離婚收場嘅 ，divorce 即係離婚。They fight for the protection of the environment， 就係呢個環境嘅保護啦。Absence 名詞啦 ，from school is a very serious offence， 即係話咧逃學咧係非常之嚴重嘅一個罪行咁嘅意思啦，係唔啱嘅咁嘅意思。In the modern world, many people struggle with anxiety. 呢個係變咗名詞啦，呢個焦慮症。She felt like a failure， 就好似一個失敗者咁樣。When she wasn't accepted into law school。好啦，到 preposition 啦。I'm terrified of dogs， 即係好驚狗啦。Whenever I see a dog, I always try to put on a brave face， 即係咧要扮係好勇敢。But inside, I'm worrying about it， 即係好擔心咧就係 worry about。It can be hard to explain my fear to my friends， 即係話咧好難解釋佢點解咁驚啦。I think it started when I was very young and I was chased by a huge dog， 即係細個嗰陣時俾隻大狗追過，所以就依世都好驚啦。I ran and ran, but it kept on chasing me. I think I was the most terrified person in the world， 即係呢個全世界裏邊咧最驚嗰個人。Eventually， 即係 finally， I tripped up and landed on the floor。咁咧佢就係即係 kick 到，跟住就跌咗喺地下度啦。Thankfully, the dog's owner had seen what was going on and called his pet back， 即係叫翻佢呢隻狗嘅寵物走翻嚟啦。Ever since then, I have to deal with this crippling fear， 即係要應付呢一種咁樣令佢好驚嘅一種感覺。I would jump for joy if I never had to see a dog ever again， 即係見到唔使佢再見到狗嘅話咧，佢就會好開心啦。Jump for joy。即係非常之開心。 The relative pronouns 啦 ，I saw an amazing movie last night, which was about a couple whose plane crashes in the icy mountains。咁呢一個咧就係一個 couple， 他的飛機啊，他們的飛機，咁所以就用 whose 啦。咁而呢個 which 咧就係指翻個 movie 嘅。In the movie, the man 呢個係人啦，咁 who is piloting the plane has a heart attack, which causes the plane to crash. The couple, John and Jane, are the only survivors， 即係唯一嘅生還者啦。And so they have to look for a place 呢個地方啦，所以用 where they can find shelter and warmth. John, who is a professional artist， 即係佢係一個專業嘅畫家啦 ，struggles in the great outdoors. Jane 佢嘅工作咧就係 whose 啦 ，whose job is a fitness instructor, copes much better. She builds a small hut. 第8咧係 which protects them， 而用嚟做乜嘢咧？而嗰間屋咧係 which protects them from a storm. They keep walking through the mountains until they eventually find a town. 喺嗰度咧 ，where they can find help， 喺嗰度咧就可以能夠揾到一啲嘅幫手啦。好啦，接住呢一個咧就係reflective and emphatic pronouns 啦，即係 himself、herself 嗰啲啦。第一題咧就 she is old enough to wash herself。咁因為 she 啊嘛，咁就係 herself 啦。Would you like to pour yourself a drink？ 你想唔想倒杯嘢俾自己飲啊？咁呢個 you 應該係一個人嚟㗎，所以 yourself 就得啦。They had to cook for themselves。嗱，記住咧 themselves 咧係多過一個人啦，所以係要 VES 㗎。As their mother was ill， 因為she enjoyed herself at the party. He was feeling sorry for 佢覺得自己好可憐啦 for himself. I cut myself 即係自己整親自己嘅，咁有嗌啊嘛。On a kitchen knife this morning. Kids, you can't go to the forest by yourselves. 嗱，點解咧？因為 kids 有冇留意到呢個眾數 ？I baked these cookies myself, and they taste good. 好啦 ，passive voice 啦 ，passive voice 咧就會係將佢本來 active 轉 passive 啦。咁你會睇到就 the police 同埋 the search， 咁所以應該係調轉呢個兩個名詞同嗰個 subject 同埋 object 啦。The search was given up by the police after 4 hours. 好啦 ，my aunt writes mystery books。咁呢個咧 ，my aunt 同埋 mystery books 咧就要調轉啦。mystery books， 呢個係現在式啦，咁所以咧就係因為而家呢個 books 係眾數啦，就要係 are written by my aunt。好啦 ，Paul has nominated John for class president， 即係佢咧就係選舉佢做呢一個班嘅主席啦。咁所以係 John， 咁呢個 has nominated 就變咗係 has been nominated by Paul for class president。好啦 ，The king gave an interesting speech。咁樣咧，呢一個 an interesting speech 就變咗擺頭啦。好啦，咁 gave 係過去式，咁所以用 was 啦。咁 gave 就轉做 given 啦 ，by the king。好啦，要調翻轉頭啦，就轉翻做 active voice 啦。咁你見到呢個 has been found 咧，其實即係等於係用翻 perfect tense 啦。咁所以呢一個咧，你會調轉啦。The police 主動咧。主動咧就係嗱，留意下 police 呢個字咧係眾數嚟㗎，呢個係 plural 㗎，咁所以咧就會係 have found out the truth。咁呢一個係一個 plural 嘅名詞。 The laws were changed by the legislator 2 years ago。咁呢一個人就擺翻去前啦，佢主動啦，即係嗰個立法局嘅議員啦 ，the legislator。咁 were changed 咧係 past tense 啦，咁所以咧就係 changed the laws 2 years ago。好啦 ，Maria is taught English by Mr. Smith。咁所以咧，你會將 Mr. Smith 擺頭啦。is taught 係現在式啊，咁所以咧就會係用翻 teach， 但係你記住 teach 咧，因為一個人你就要加翻 es 啦。Teaches Maria English。The protest was organised by the employees。即係話呢個抗議咧係由啲職員咧係安排嘅，咁你變咗咧係會 the employees was organised 咧係過去式啦，咁所以咧就係將佢係主動咁樣話佢哋 organised the protest。好啦，到 passive forms 咧就要即係用做填充嗰個部分啦。咁 There was an amazing football match last night, which 乜嘢咧係被 Manchester United 贏咗㗎，咁所以係 which was won。The players 乜嘢 with huge cheers from the crowd， 咁因為都係依然係講緊 last night 啦，咁所以咧而家係 players 啊嘛，咁就係 were met with huge cheers from the crowd。Football 乜嘢 all over the world 咧，因為呢一個係事實嚟㗎，咁所以咧呢一個係 is played all over the world and Manchester United is one of the most popular teams。哋乜嘢咧？咁亦都係事實啦，係好多人都好中意曼聯呢隊球隊啦，咁所以咧就用 they are loved。Right now I live in Canada. My family and I moved， 因為呢個 ago 啊嘛，咁所以咧係 moved to Canada a few years ago。呢個見到後面有個 for 啦，咁所以係 I have lived。When I first came， 因為嗰陣時係4年前嚟啦，咁所以呢件事係過去式啦。I did not like， 即係嗰陣時咧係唔中意啦。I didn't like it and I 乜嘢 more nervous in my entire life。好啦，咁佢嗰時係唔中意啦，嗰陣時係未試過，因為有 never， 佢意思係講話以前到而家一直即係由到嗰陣時一直都未試過 ，had never been more nervous in my entire life。即係話咧，佢嗱而家就喺度啦，佢4年前咧就係 4 years ago 啦，就搬咗去加拿大啦。咁呢個係過去式嚟㗎嘛，係咪？即係呢個係 4 years ago。但係由以前咧未搬去加拿大之前，到搬到去加拿大嗰刻咧，都未試過咁緊張啊。咁所以係 I had never been more nervous。記住 past perfect tense 啦，就係由一個過去嘅時間去開始，由過去嘅時間都完結嘅。On my first day at school, I felt as if all the students were staring at me， 即係個個喺度望緊佢，唔係個個望佢，所以你都識得講話望緊佢啦。咁所以就係 were staring。Luckily, I was wrong because everyone has been really nice to me since I moved here。嗱，你留意下呢一個咧，就係點解要用 everyone 用 has 唔係 have 咧？首先 everyone 咧係一個 singular noun， 單數嘅名詞係要加 s 嘅，咁即係用單數嘅動詞。咁 has been 啦，咁點解唔係 had been 咧？咁你要留意下咧，就係佢嗰陣時錯啦。咁而人哋對佢好好，即係由嗰陣時4年前到而家都係好好啊嘛，即係唔係話而家就唔好啦嘛。咁所以係一直都對佢好好咧，就係 has been really nice to me since I moved here. Now if I feel lonely, I 乜嘢 one of my friends here。第8題咧就會係而家你會見到用緊現在式啦，就會係 I phone one of my friends here。第9 I like living here， 即係而家已經好中意啦。The war back in my home country 已經完咗啦。嗱，雖然見到 now 喎，呢度留意一下，呢個係 has end now，but it isn't safe for my family and I to return yet. If conditions in my home country improve, we will go back to visit. 好啦 ，to go back in my home country 嗱，唔係 is ending 啊？點解唔可能現在進行式咧？就係話，因為其實最主要係因為留意呢一個嘅動詞，呢個動詞咧係唔可以係會即係會進行中嘅，唔會完緊。即係點完緊咧？即係啱啱開槍開到一半咁，係咪？即係唔係噶嘛？咁唔會有完，即係完緊，即係一個完緊嘅一個進行中嘅呢個 end， 呢個係唔可能進行式嘅。咁佢嘅意思就係話已經完結咗啦，即係而家已經打完仗，咁有個打完咗，即係有一個 finished 嘅意思。咁所以咧，你會見到咧就會係用 present perfect 啦。咁呢個係比較難嘅，好多學生都用唔到 present perfect。到adverbs 同埋 adjectives 啦。I enjoy science, but my brother Tom is 乜嘢咧 ？He enjoys art and music。咁佢中意藝術嘅話，梗係 more creative 啦。Tom is 乜嘢 than me when he dances, as my dancing is less smooth and more unexpected。咁即係話咧，佢係因為佢有講過話，佢嘅跳舞係冇咁流暢，同埋係即係唔係咁靚嘅，咁所以咧係應該係 graceful。Grace 應該變咗 graceful， 咁應該係變咗係 more graceful。graceful 咧係解乜嘢咧？好優雅，跳舞好靚。I always smile 乜嘢 when he talks about art。But I actually find it really boring。咁跟住咧就會即係 smile 當然係 cheerfully 啦。咁因為 smile 係動詞啊嘛，咁後邊梗係要一個 adverb 啦，就去即係好笑容咁笑啦。But actually 佢覺得其實係好悶嘅。His art is often very abstract。abstract 點解咧？係抽象。And I prefer paintings that are more explicit。呢個字有少少困難俾你，對於你哋 explicit 咧係比較 obvious 咁嘅意思，即係比較明顯，即係 not 呢個字係等於 not abstract， 即係冇咁抽象嘅意思，咁係比較明顯嘅一啲畫作啦。And actually look like what they are supposed to be. Also, he speaks very 乜嘢 ，so it is hard to understand what he is saying。咁佢聽唔到佢講乜，就係應該係非常之細聲啊。咁係speaks 係動詞啦，咁就會係佢淨係自己啫嘛，唔需要比較啊，所以 very quietly。My sister Sarah, on the other hand, is a doctor. She works very hard, work hard 啦 every day and has to make judgments 乜嘢 to avoid mistakes。make judgment 咧即係要下決定。咁而下決定咧就係一定要係好準確，因為醫生你唔可以有錯噶嘛。咁係 make judgments are accurately。She always stays 乜嘢 when she is under pressure。咁佢係好有大壓，即係佢好大壓力咧，都會係 stays calm， 即係會好冷靜。Sarah is a quick surgeon and operates on patients more swiftly than many other doctors。即係話佢做手術做得比其他醫生快嘅。Some doctors think Sarah works less cautiously than she should when performing surgery。但係有啲醫生就覺得佢咧係好唔小心。My other sister Jenna is translator who speaks 4 languages， 即係佢係一個嘅翻譯師，咁而係識得講4種語言㗎。咁好啦，講一啲語言梗係好流暢啦 ，fluently。Being a translator means a lot of waiting around, so you have to be very patient， 即係要好有耐性啦。咁好啦，呢一度咧就你會見到咧係 comparatives 就係有1同2、3、1、2、4啦，都係一個 comparatives 嚟嘅。咁好啦，你會睇翻我哋睇睇啦。佢呢度講咧點解要係is 乜嘢咧？因為佢話佢喺度 compare 緊我中意 science 同埋，但係佢咧就係比較 比較，即係對於同佢比咧係 more creative。咁呢個就好明顯有個 than，所以就一定要 more 啦。第四咧就係佢之前講話係 abstract， 咁所以咧就要比較比較明顯啲嘅一啲嘅city。好啦，呢一個咧都講到明咧，就係佢話佢好中意呢一個城市啦，咁所以咧就會係好 sure 噶啦，咁所以 I am going to move to London in June。咁佢話因為啊嘛，咁即係已經係決定咗啦。咁你記住呢一個咧就係即係決定咗嘅 decided。OK， 呢一個咧就只係一個 possibility。好啦，接住啦 ，There will be a blizzard tonight， 即係一個風雪啦。I 乜嘢 be able to drive to work tomorrow 係可能去唔到 ，might not be able to drive to work tomorrow。咁即係話咧，今晚有風暴，但係唔係肯定噶嘛？呢啲嘢係咪？即係唔係決定咗要揸，即係唔揸車噶嘛？咁只係話可能揸唔到車啦。Sue is not feeling well. It is possible that she 係可能佢係可能去唔到啦。might not go to Ocean Park tomorrow. Paul is very happy because he 乜嘢 fly to Jamaica tomorrow。佢會開心，咁而家好開心，即係肯定去啦，所以係 is going to fly to Jamaica。Harry and Jess want to learn about current affairs。咁佢講到明話想學啦，咁所以咧就係 they are going to watch the news。Mary has quit her job. She 乜嘢 for the shop anymore， 即係佢咧就係佢已經辭咗職啦，咁所以肯定係唔會啦。She is not going to work for the shop anymore. I 乜嘢 go to the park later, but not if it is raining。咁佢話如果落雨就唔去啦，咁即係話只係可能啦。I might go to the park later. Thomas starts looking for a new job, but he hasn't decided yet。講明未決定嘅話，咁就係只會用 might 嘅啫。好啦，到 gerund 同埋 infinitive 啦。As a child, Joe had always hope 後邊要加 to 啦 ，hope to become。hope 咧係要用呢一個嘅加 to 嘅。He want 後邊咧都係加 to 嘅。want to 乜嘢咧 ？Through the stars, fly through the stars. He often used to 乜嘢 his mother。used to 後邊咧係接不變動詞嘅，去問佢阿媽啦，因為後邊條問題啦。Please, can I go into space？ 咁 she try not to。try 就要用 to 啦，咁呢一個咧係 try to laugh。然後咧就laugh at such a crazy question and記住 let 後邊咧係要不變動詞嘅，就會係 let him talk 由得佢講。You must 第7 you must focus on， 因為 on 啊嘛，咁英文就會 focus 啦。focus on your schoolwork for now, Joe, she would say, which upset Joe. He was planning to find new planets. Plan 後邊咧都係要加 to 啦 ，and galaxies, but he felt like his mother wanted to destroy. Want 後邊咧都係要加 to 嘅。Then one day his science teacher said, if you want to make your dream 梗係 come true 啦 ，make 後邊咧係要接一個不變動詞嘅。Then you must be keen on 咧係 preposition 啦，後邊要加 ing 嘅，咁係 studying。好啦，到 open close 啦。第一個啦 ，Jack is going to play tennis with 同佢朋友玩啦 ，with his friend George tomorrow。Tennis is not 乜嘢 ，in fact it is one of the 乜嘢 difficult sports in the world， 梗係 one of the most 啦 ，most difficult 啦。咁如果話係好呢個好難，咁呢個第3梗係唔容易啦，一啲都唔容易啦，或者 simple 都 OK 嘅。第5啦 ，There are many great tennis players who Jack looks up to。 look up to 即係話咧佢會好咩叫 look up to 咧係解 admire 嘅意思。Including Roger Federer and Andy Murray. Last month he even 乜嘢 a letter 咧係 sent 啦，或者係 wrote 即係寫。咁記住 last month 咧係我哋要用 past tense， 所以呢個一定要用 sent 或者係 wrote。He hopes hope 後邊要將來式啦，就應該係 will reply。好啦，到 adverbs of frequency 啦。Sarah 乜嘢 practices her violin playing only sometimes on Sundays。咁樣咧就係佢係只係星期日先至彈嘅啫，咁所以係hardly ever。OK， 如果 seldom 都會彈多2、3次嘅，咁但係即係1、2次咧，起碼都，但係就唔會係hardly ever 就會比較啱，因為佢 only on 仲要 sometimes on Sundays。It 乜嘢 gets dark at around 6 p.m. in winter。咁冬天就通常都會好早就會係天黑啦，咁所以用 usually。Jack had 乜嘢 been on an airplane before and so he was very nervous。咁當然係從來未試過啦，所以就好緊張啦。乜嘢 Eva phoned her mother after work though she didn't call every day。咁呢一個咧就會係應該係佢係乜嘢啊？佢係有時會 call 佢啦，咁你可以係 sometimes 或者係 often。Mark 乜嘢 hands his homework in on time。This make the teachers faith。佢老師好中意佢喎，咁所以係經常都會係準時交功課啦。